What's going on? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of Gleipnir. Let's get into it. Really quickly, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. Currently, I'm at 77, y'all. We so close. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. It'll help a lot. You know, I'm starting to think people don't like this show, man. Or at least my subscribers don't like this show. Because out of all the shows I review, this one gets the least amount of views consistently. And it's, you know, of course it's on Funimation, but it's a decent show. But besides the point, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so in the beginning of the episode, we see our boy, the alien, on his recliner, extra long mattress, you know, and it's Elena. And Elena is talking about, you know, her goal, and she's asking about Shuichi and stuff like this. It wasn't really too much to this scene, but it just shows that these two have like a deeper connection a little bit. And he's kind of withholding secrets for her. All right, in the next scene we leave off, we see Claire, Shuichi, and the gang leaving off from where they scorched earth and lit all those flowers on fire, killing an untold amount of people. And, you know, we see Sayaka attempt to give orders to her crew, right? And then, you know, Claire just comes out of nowhere, and she's just like, tries to, you know, she's been doing this the whole time she's been in the group. She's been calling the shots. Eventually, you know, people aren't going to start fucking with Sayaka because Claire's, you know, making the best decisions. Even Sayaka said that she led the team into a bloodbath eventually. But it just goes to show you, man, how fast people will turn on you, man. Just like that. Our boy Isawa turned on Shuichi. Everybody turned on, well, I don't think they like Claire that much anyway, but, so, you know, everybody turned on them because they're ruthless. You know, Sayaka's group is pretty peaceful. They were more humanistic, not trying to, you know, take lives like that or whatever. But, you know, I guess in the nature of that game or whatever they're doing, you know, it's imperative to take a life, or else your life will get taken from you. And we saw that happen last few episodes. Hey y'all, so basically for the rest of the episode, we just see Shuichi lose his innocence. Every last bit of his innocence is gone by the end of this episode. But in the next scene, you know, him and Claire are talking about what happened in the forest, and, you know, he's saying that he was worried that everybody wasn't dead. He said, he basically said, I hope we killed everybody, because if we didn't kill everybody, we're going to be living in peril for the rest of the time we're looking for these coins or what have you. And, you know, Claire obviously liked that because she finally turned Shuichi, you know, she turned him out, bro. Like, he was a soft, he was soft when she first met him. And she molded Shuichi in a short amount of time, in about, well, 10, 11 episodes. She turned this man into a savage. That's crazy. Claire was so proud of herself that she was gonna let Shuichi get the buns. She was gonna let him watch a movie and come beat, you feel me? But Shuichi, he didn't want no parts of that, you know. Maybe that'll come later. He's not that much of a savage yet, but he'll get there eventually. So one thing leads to another, and it turns out Shuichi actually killed one of his homeboys who was working for Madoka. Also, turns out Madoka is dead as fuck. I guess it turns out he wasn't as tough. I guess them Diddy Kong gorilla lungs didn't, you know, block out the poison for him when they was in the flowers. Anyway, he kills his homeboy, and he visits the alien on the double mattresses. And, you know, he says, you know, I can take all this away. I can make you normal again if you just give me the coin. It's like, bro, don't you think that shit's a little too late now for all that? You dumb motherfucker. Yo, that's where, yo, this alien dude is grinding my gears, man. Like, yo, you offering this mad late. Like, it's mad turmoil going on, and you just sitting here barefoot in your mattress, dirty mattress, in the elements with no cover. Probably got all types of nasty shit anyway. He's just watching all this shit go down. It's like watching the world burn, and he's having a blast, but it's besides the point. This part of the episode was where Shuichi, like, pretty much went full savage mode. You know, as he talks to the alien, he was like, yeah, so this is who I am now. I'm not giving a fuck, you know. by any means necessary, I'm gonna, collect these coins and bring some, humanity back to the world. That's basically what he was getting at. In the next scene, we see Shuichi catch his first official solo body, no Claire inside of him, nobody inside of him. He's only his own strength, man. Because I told you guys, like, I'm like, yo, Shuichi couldn't bust a grape, bro. Like, he didn't have it in him. Like, there was times in this series where he couldn't pull the trigger, stop Claire from pulling the trigger. I feels like multiple times, but now it's like he's not just an empty suit anymore. He has like a heart. He has heart now. And he killed the dude from the group, and that's his first body. And Shuichi is now on the dark side, bro. That was crazy. But man, this last part of the episode was fucking nuts, and let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so in the last segment of the episode, we learned a little bit more about the backstory of the alien, the coins, and the original whole shit, man. So it turns out it was a damn normie, you feel me, who thought of the whole idea of giving people powers, a vending machine, making them find the coins for him. It was a whole girl, bro, who was just regular. And, she said she would get her friends to help, and sure enough, her friend was Elena. So they were the damn first original group to find the coins. That's crazy. And it's crazier when it even gets tied in later on in the episode with what she did to those people. But to be honest though, Hanoka needs a swift kick in the ass for what she started, man. I mean, that shit is really ridiculous. Like, none of this would have ever happened if it wasn't for her dumb ass. And now she's paying the price for it. At the end of the episode, it shoots to a scene to where it's like 7 people who are on a search for coins, and they run into one of the members of the group. Mind you, Shuichi was in that picture that Hanoka showed to the alien. So he's a part of the original group. He's a part of the problem, low key. So, they're about to fight the one guy in the group, and Hanoka pops up from behind, and he says that, I don't want to have to kill you, but it looks as though Hanoka killed them, but it looks as though she's being controlled. She's all white. I'm thinking she might be a ghost or some shit, or something happened to her to where as though she's not in control of what she's doing. She didn't look too happy when she had to kill all them people, bro. Like she had like tears in her face or whatever, but the dude was a stone cold killer. I feel as though they already have the 100 coins since they were like the original group, and they're pretty powerful all around. But bro, she took the sword, hit one of these numbers big. It was mad slow. The sword looked huge, but next thing you know, heads are popping off left and right. Blood is everywhere. She's a total unit. I wouldn't want to have Shuichi in that situation. Dealing with the pacing of this show, I feel as though we'll be able to see, I think we'll be able to see them before the season's over. Because, like, usually, enemies introduced. Next episode, we're going to see that enemy somehow. They're going to go off into the forest. Also, it's like, it's crazy because they should be wearing masks when they go out there. But I guess if they had masks, it'd be kind of weird for the show because you wouldn't be able to see the characters a lot. But people know who they are, man. They got targets on their back. And I don't know why they keep going back in town. Like, it don't make no sense because you basically starting from scratch. You gotta, like, the farther you go, you gotta walk back. Like, you start here, you gotta walk back home, then you gotta go back out and walk home and back out. That shit is dumb. They might as well set up base, but luckily, it's not gonna be in the forest 100% of the time. Overall, it was a good episode. Main takeaways from this is that Shuichi is now a savage with no soul, no remorse for human life. Claire is Claire. Nothing big with her. Shuichi is also in the original group of savages who started this whole shit off. And there's a girl who's being controlled by somebody that Shuichi probably knows in a past life or when his memories were intact. There's some splintering within that group, bro. I'm telling you, I think there was some splintering in that group. So now, you know, they were all good kids. Now they're evil. But this is Blackout Jones. Stay corona free, stay sucker free, and I'll catch you on my next review, Fruits Basket, tomorrow. Everybody loves Fruits Basket, and I love it too. So see you next time.